Hello, my name is Will, and this is my new channel. It's called From Loss to Victory, and it's a place where we will be discussing things that we lose in life, and then what do we learn from them, and where is the victory? Because I believe in every loss there will be a victory for the development of your character and your soul, and I hope this channel will bring some good value to you. So, what's been your biggest loss? And how do you manage it? What do you do? Who do you talk to? Do you stuff the pain inside? Do you become angry? Do you speak to family? Do you speak to friends? What do you do? And how long do you hold on to a loss? I guess it depends on, what the loss is and who it is and etc. There's a lot of variables and what else is going on in your life, but loss is difficult, and I think as humans, we typically want to kind of bury our losses, and we can feel shame and not really want to discuss them because it hurts and it's vulnerable and it's not sure what to do with it. And so, anyway, on this channel, this will be a space where we can all talk about, make it a community of loss to victory. And it was funny, the other day I just took 15 minutes to write down some losses, and within 15 minutes I had over 60. So it's more than the common person, but yet I'm sure there's people who have worse losses than I. And we're all here, in life to share these life experiences and loss experiences. And so I welcome you to this community to have conversations about loss and what you learn from them and how you grow from them and how you move on from them and not let them get you stuck in a trench of misery. So anyway, you'll get to know me along the way. I will share a little bit about myself now so you can get a sense of who I am. I live in Connecticut, and I've basically, spent my entire life growing and evolving myself as a person. And I would have to say that these losses, and you'll learn about them as we go, have really molded me into who I am today. And so I look forward to sharing that with you, because I really do think it's made me a better person. I grew up in sort of an upper middle class town, so I was fortunate with that. There was a lot of fortune. But yet, with the loss comes a lot of pain, and I've had a lot of abandonment. I've been bullied, so that's a loss of feeling comfortable with yourself. My sister committed suicide. I have a paranoid schizophrenic brother who's in a state hospital, so that's another loss. And I've lost myself along the ways too. So it actually has taken me my entire life to get to this point where I can actually speak with you. I really, always have kind of kept this stuff closer to my chest, kind of that sort of Yankee way of kind of, keeping our pains to ourselves and working through them on our own and not really talking too much about them because, they're shameful, and and you don't want to put your laundry out there in public and, make people judge you. Yet I think this is all for our learning in this life, and I look at life as a soul journey. We're here to grow our souls, I believe, and I think experiences like this help us to grow as individuals if we pay attention. Now, I realize not all people have a full connection to their soul, but I do believe as humans, us being 99.9% all the same in our DNA, we are, very similar. The world likes to tell us we're very different and likes to divide us, but I think in reality we have much, much, much more in common than we do have differences. So anyway, it's impossible to share my life to date here, but I think what I'll do is I'll just drop pieces in along the way as I share these different losses and share how they've really helped me to become a better person and how they've evolved me. because I really think life isn't all about money and socioeconomic status and power. It's also a soul journey, and I don't think we put enough attention on that in this culture, in this world, at least in the Western world. And I think it's really something we need to look more closely at, because when you die, you take no money with you, and it's not all about power and money. You need power. You need power of self. You need boundaries, but you also need money for survival. But this obsession with money is just, I think, an illness, really. But that's for each individual to sort out. I'm certainly not here to tell anybody what to do or what to think. I'm really just here as a person who's been through a lot, and hopefully I can share what I've learned with others to make their life journeys a little bit easier. Kind of learn through my pain is what I think, and I want this to be a community where people can discuss what they've been through, and I'm certainly going to be there to join you and give love to you, because I look at this life really as it's really about coming back to self and finding peace with self and finding self-love, and then from there you're able to become a better family member, a better citizen, and a better steward of the planet. And I just think it's way more important than power and money, and that's just my 2 cents on it. Clearly you have your own point of view, but again, I welcome you to this community, and I look forward to bringing these lessons I've learned, so that maybe when you're going through a tough loss moment, you can look at one of the things I've been through and how I've dealt with it, and maybe there'll be a little nugget of wisdom to help you sort out what you're going through. I don't think we should feel shameful about loss and discussing it. I've lost so much. I've lost so much where I almost felt like I could have become homeless. I just was so devastated with my losses at a certain point in life, and I didn't, and I'm grateful. And right now, by sharing these stories, I look to help people, because we're here to help each other and love each other and be kinder to each other, and that's really all I want, is for us to live in a world that has greater kindness and care for one another. And it's not all about transactions and deals and building relationships because someone's gonna give you a promotion, or they can give you your next job and you're going to be super nice to them. It's that kind of life is shallow, and I just think that there's a lot more to this life, and I think life is really about your relationship with yourself. Winning that is winning life. And so with that, I'm a work in progress, and I'm here to share. And I look forward to having conversations with you as this channel builds out. And I do have something I'd like to offer you if you're interested. It's a free workbook I put together. It's Who Are You? And it's just a bunch of questions for your own personal journey of self-reflection. And all you need to do is add your name to the email and get it and work on it. And I would love to hear your feedback on that as well, but clearly that's optional. And for those who want it, great. And those who don't, that is totally fine too. All right. Again, wishing you the best always. Peace of mind is key. Being in the moment is key. Being loving to yourself and others. We got to lighten up on ourselves. I think as humans we're actually too hard on ourselves, but I know that very well. I lived that way for a long time, but now I'm good to myself, because life has taught me how to become a better person and how to treat myself with better respect, with stronger boundaries, and with greater care and love for the people in my life. So anyway, that's it for today, and look forward to our next communication. I really wanted to set up this video at the reservoir with a nice water background, but there were too many people. It was kind of too noisy. My tripod broke, so I had to rig this this little video here up in a tree. That's why you have the branch there, but I think it kind of adds a cool effect. So anyway, be good yourself, and tell someone that who you haven't spoke with in a while that you love them. Give them a call and tell them you love them. They would love to hear from you. Okay, be good yourself. Bye.